Hello, my beautiful souls. This meditation for your overthinking. If you are here tonight, perhaps your mind has been carrying more than it was even meant to hold. So please come and give some time to yourself and feel relaxation in your body, in your mind. I'm waiting for you for a few minutes. After that, I will start my session. Maybe you have replayed the same conversations, questioned the same decisions, or imagined countless, countless possibilities that haven't even happened to you. And now even thoughts running so fast, even though your body is tired, your thoughts simply refuse to rest. If that's how you are feeling tonight, please know you don't have to fight your mind. You don't have to silence every thought, and you don't have to solve your entire life before you can finally sleep. For the next little while, there is nowhere else you need to be, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to prove. This moment belongs only to you. Tonight, we will gently settle down the weight your mind has been carried. One slow breath, one quiet movement, one gentle step at a time. So find a position that feels comfortable. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaws. And if it feels safe to do so, gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and breathe it out very slowly. Again, a calm breath. Breathe in and even soften, breathe it out. As each breath leaves your body, imagine your busy thoughts becomes just a little quieter, like distant waves slowly moving away from that shore. There is nothing you need to force, nothing you need to control. You are safe here, and tonight I'll stay with you until your heart feels lighter, your mind grows quieter, and peaceful rest begins to find you. Everyone has a one question: why your mind won't slow down? Why? For this, as you continue to breathe slowly, there's something I would like you to know. The thoughts moving through your mind tonight are not a sign that you have failed. They are not proof that something is wrong with you, of a mind that has been trying very hard to keep you safe. Perhaps somewhere along the way, your mind learned that if it keep thinking, it could prevent pain. If it replayed every conversation, maybe it could stop you. from making another mistake. If it imagine every possible future, maybe nothing unexpected would ever hurt you again. So, without even realizing it, your mind become a faithful guardian, always watching, always searching, and always preparing, even when there was nothing left to prepare for. And while its initiations were kind, its constant work has become exhausting. Tonight, you don't need to be angry with your thoughts. You don't need to push them away because the harder we fight our thoughts, the louder they often become. Instead, let's simply notice them like watching clouds drift slowly across a quiet evening sky. Some clouds are light, some are dark, some more quickly, others seems to linger, but none of them remains forever. Your thoughts are much the same. They arrive, they stay for a little while, and eventually they move on. You don't have to chase them, you don't have to hold on them, you don't even have to understand every single one. Just let them come and let them go. As you continuous breathing, see if you can notice the small space, the teeny moment of quiet that already exists between one thought and the next. They may only last for a second, perhaps even less, but they are there, gentle, patient, watching for you. And with every slow breath, those peaceful space can begin to grow little by little, without force, without pressure, simply by allowing yourself to be here, to breathe, and to rest. You really don't need to. You don't have to solve everything tonight. You just listen my voice as you continue to rest here with me. Notice how your body feels compared to just a few minutes ago. Perhaps nothing has changed dramatically, and that perfectly okay isn't possible. Healing rarely arrives all at once. Healing takes a time. When you are consistently come here and stay with this meditation, then you feel this calm more often. It comes quietly, like the first light before sunshine. So gentle, you small, you almost doesn't notice it. Now I had to imagine something. Picture yourself standing beside a long peaceful river. The water moves slowly, without rushing, without resisting, and without just standing there. You notice that you have been carrying a heavy backpack. Inside it are unfinished conversations, old regrets, questions without answers. You have always these questions like what ifs, how, why. This is all a burden on your shoulder, on your mind, and decision you haven't made yet. Tomorrow's responsibility, the expectations of others, and and every what ifs your mind has collected along the way. You have carried the weight for so long. You don't have to carry it alone. That perhaps you forget it was even there. But tonight, you don't have to carry it. Imagine taking each worries from the backpack, hold it gently in your hands, looking at it with kindness because this is all yours. It's okay. Your worries, your sadness, your past, your future plannings, all type of burdens. Looking at it with kindness and placing it beside the river, not throwing it away, not pretending it doesn't exist, simply sitting down for tonight, only for tonight. Your responsibility will still be there tomorrow. The unanswered questions will still have their times. The future will still be waiting for you. When the sun rises, nothing important will disappear simply because you choose to rest. In fact, a rested mind often sees more clarity than an exhausted one even even could. So tonight, give you give yourself permission to pause, permission to stop searching for answers, permission to let this moment be enough. Feel the cool evening air against your skin. Listen to the gentle sound of the following water. Notice how your shoulders soften as the weight becomes lighter, not because every problem has been solved, but because for this one peaceful night you have chosen rest instead of carrying everything alone. Take another slow breathe in, comfortable breathe in, and let it go with a long, gentle exhale. The river continues to flow, the star remains above you, and you can simply be here, safe, quiet, and deeply cared for. You are here only for you. You are here for your heart, your soul. Now, as your breathing becomes slower and your body beginning to feel a little lighter, there is nothing else you need to do. Simply remains here for a few quiet moments. Sometimes, when we try to sleep, when we try to stop thinking, our thoughts only become louder. It's like trying to smooth the surface of the lake by pressing your hands against the water. The more you struggle, the more ripple you create. So, tonight we will try something different. We won't fight your thoughts, won't we won't chase them away. Instead, we will simply watch them. Imagine yourself laying in a wide, peaceful meadow. The air is cool, the earth beneath you feels soft and steady. Above you, the sky stretches endlessly in every direction, clear, open, and calm. Now notice the clouds. Some are small, some are large, some drift by quickly, others move more slowly. Your thoughts are just like those clouds. A memory may appear, let it drift. A question with no answer may pass through your mind. Just past it. Let it drift. You don't have to climb into every cloud. You don't have to flow where it goes. You only need to notice that it is passing by, and just beyond every cloud, the sky remains exactly as it has always been, quiet, open, un- unchanging. In the same way, beneath every thought, there is a peaceful part of you that has never disappeared. It has been here all along, patiently waiting for you to notice it again. So each time a thought appears, gently say to yourself, I see you, and for this moment I choose to let you pass. No judgment, no frustration, no guilt, only gentle awareness. With every slow breath, the cloud continues their their quiet journey across the sky, the little by little. You might no longer feel like a storm. It begins to feel like an open sky where thoughts can come, thought, thoughts can go, and peace quietly remains. Takes another slow breath in and slowly breathe it out. Feel the spaciousness around you. Feel the stillness within you and allow yourself to rest as the clouds continue to drift peacefully across your inner sky. Allow your attention to return to the quiet rhythm of your breath. You don't need to change it. You don't need to make it deeper or slower. Simply notice it exactly as it is. Perhaps the air feels cool as it enters your noise. Perhaps it feels a little warmer as it leaves. Notice the gentle rise of your chest, the soft expansion of your ribs, the quiet releasing as each breath flows out. Your breath has been with you since the very first moment of your life. It has never asked you to be perfect. It has never judged by mistake. It has never expected you to have everything figured out. It has simply stayed with you. Thoughts through every joyful moment, every disappointment, every success, every loss, every session of your life. And tonight, it is still here, faithful, steady, and patient. Whenever your mind begins to wander, and it probably will, there is no need to become frustrated. A wandering mind is simply doing what minds do. Instead, gently guide your attention back, one breath at a time. Not because you have failed, but because you are practicing kindness toward yourself. Feel each inhale creating a little more space within you. Feel each exhale melting away a light more tension. There is no destination, no finish line, no perfect to do this. There is only this breathe and then the next one. With every quiet inhale, allow yourself to receive a little more peace. With every gentle exhale, allow yourself to release a little more effort as your breathing settles into its own natural rhythm. You may you may begin to notice that your body feels heavier, your shoulders soften, your jaw's more relaxed, your heartbeat calmer, without trying, without forcing, simply by returning again and again to this gentle breath. Stay here for a few quiet moments, breathing naturally, knowing that every peaceful breath is already enough. It's exactly enough. As your breath continue to flow with ease, notice how different this moment feels. Feels your breathe from when we first began. Not because every question has been answered or every uncertainty has disappeared, but because you have allowed yourself to pause. There is a quiet kind of strength is allowing life to unfold one moment at a time. Many of us spend so much of our lives trying to control what has not yet happened. We replay tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. We prepared for conversation that may take never take place. We imagine outcomes that exactly only in our thoughts, and without realizing it, we become exhausted, not for living life, but from trying to live it over and over again inside our minds. Tonight, you are free to set that burden, set that burden down. Imagine yourself standing beside a beautiful old tree. Its roots reach deep into the earth. Its branches sway gently with the evening breeze. The trees down not struggle against the wind. It does not demand that every leaf remains exactly where it is. It simply bends when it needs to bond and stands tall when the wind becomes still. There is wisdom in that quiet surrender, not surrendering your dreams, not surrendering your hopes, and not surrendering your beliefs, but surrendering your sad emotions, your wrong beliefs, that you must control everything, for everything to be okay. That take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine releasing the light grip you have been holding. When every unanswered question, feel your hands become softer, your shoulder become lighter, your heart become calmer. There will always be things beyond your control. Yes, exactly. It's all these things beyond your control. And that is not weakness, not your weakness. It is simply part of being human. What you can choose is how gently you meet this movement, how kindly you speak to yourself, how peacefully you allow yourself to rest. For tonight, nothing more is required of you. You do not need every answer. You do not need every clarity or certainty. You only need this breath, this moment, and the quiet reminder that it is safe let to let go just for tonight. Just let go. As you continue to rest, allow yourself to become aware of this very moment, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Not only notice the gentle rhythm of your breathing, the quiet support beneath your body, the peaceful stillness that surrender and that surrounds you. For just this one moment, there is now wherever you need to go. Nothing you need to achieve, nothing you need to prove. You have already done enough for today. Sometimes our mind travels so far into the future that they forget we are safe right here, right now. This moment is not asking you to solve every problem, it is simply inviting you to be present. Imagine yourself sitting beside a calm, quiet lake just before sunrise. The water is perfectly still, the air is fresh, the world has not yet hurried into the day. Feel this. Every feels peaceful, everything feels unhurried. As you sit beside the water, notice how the surface of the lake reflects the sky above. There is no effort, no struggle, only quiet acceptance. Now imagine that you and your own heart is becoming like the peaceful lake. With every slow inhale, the surface glows calmer. With every gentle exhale, the remains ripples begin to fade. You may still notice thoughts appearing from time to time. That is perfectly natural. You do not you do not need to push them away. Simply allow them to touch the surface and then drift away like tiny leaves floating gently across the water. There is a quiet place within you that has never been touched by worry, a place that has always remained still, gentle, and whole tonight. You are allowing yourself to return to the place, not for force, not by effort, but by simply being here, breathing and resting, trusting this moment. Take another slow breathe in and slowly breathe it out. Feel the quiet beneath every thought. Feel the peace beneath every breath. And know that is this moment you are safe, you are held, and you are exactly where you need to be. As you continue to rest, you may notice that your thoughts have become a light quieter, and within those thoughts, there is often a voice that reminds you of everything you should have done differently, a voice that questions your decisions, a voice that expect more from you, even when you have already given your best. Perhaps you have listened to that voice for so long that it has begun to sound like the truth. But tonight, I had liked to listen a little more closely behind its urgency, behind its endlessly questions. There is there is something much quieter, a gentle voice, a kinder voice, one that has always been there, waiting patiently to be heard. It does not rush you, it does not criticize you, it does not measure your worth by your productivity, your achievement, or your mistakes. Instead, it speaks with kindness. It reminds you that you are allowed to learn and allowed to grow, allowed to rest, allowed to fall. Imagine that this gentle voice belongs to someone who loves you without condition. May is this your mom? Is this your dad? Is this your brother? Or is this your sister? Anyone belongs to someone. You choose who's very close to you, someone who sees every part of your journey and is still choosing compassion. Now allow that voice to become your own. Quietly repeat these words only if they feel right for you. I don't know. I do not have to carry everything tonight. I deserve rest. I deserve kindness. I deserve peace. I deserve peace. And I deserve love. I deserve respect. I deserve kindness. Let each sentence settle gently, like soft rain falling upon dry earth. There is no need to force yourself to believe every word immediately. Simply allow the possibility that these words may be true, because healing often begins not with certainty but with willingness. With every calm breath, let your inner voice become softer, gentle, and more forgiving, more understanding. Speak to yourself tonight the way you would speak to someone you love deeply, with patience, with warmth, with compassion. And as those gentle words fill the quiet space within you, notice how your heart begins to relax, your breathing becomes easier, and your mind no longer feels like a place of judgment, but a place where peace can finally can finally begin to grow. As you continue to breathe, you may notice that your mind feels different now than before. Not completely silent, but because the mm, mind was never meant to be completely silent, but softer, gentle, less demanding than before. Perhaps the thoughts still appears from time to time. If it does, welcome it with kindness and then allow it to continue on this way. There is nothing you need to hold on to, nothing you need to push away. Only this peaceful rhythm of breathing, of resting, and simply being. Imagine that you are walking through a quiet forest as evening slowly settle over the trees. The air is cool, the path beneath your feet is soft. When every step you feel more relaxed, more grounded, more at ease. Sunlight gently faded, As the sky turns to shade of deep blue, the forests grow quieter, not because every sound has disappeared, but because every sound has found its place. A gentle breeze moves through the leaves. Somewhere in the distance, a quiet stream continues its endless song. The word is not asking anything of you. It is simply invite you to slow down. As you walk, you comes across a small clearing in the center. There is a smooth stone, warm from the day sunlight. You sit down and allow yourself to rest. Notice the silence around you. It is not empty, it is comforting. It holds you gently without expecting anything in return. With every slow inhale, feel your mind becoming more spacious. With every gentle exhale, feel unnecessary thoughts dissolving like morning mist disappearing beneath the warmth of the rising sun. There is no need to search for complete silence. Peace is not peace is not the absence of thoughts. Peace is knowing that you no longer have to follow every single one. Remains here in this quiet forest, feeling supported by the earth beneath you and surrounded by a calm that has always existed, a calm that was never outside of you, but quietly waiting within you. Take one slow breath in and slowly breathe it out. Allow your thoughts to grow lighter. Allow your heart to go quieter and allow this gentle stillness to carry you closer to peaceful rest. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go, nothing, nothing left to understand. Simply allow yourself to rest. Only rest. Notice how gently your body is supported. The surface beneath you carries your weight with ease. Your breathing continues without effort. Your heart continues with quiet faithfulness. Everything that truly matters is already taking care of itself. For this one peaceful moment, you are free to simply exist. Imagine that you are lying beneath a sky filled with countless stars. The night is calm, air is cool, a gentle breeze brushes softly against your skin. Above you, the stars shines quietly. They do not hurry, they do not complete, they simply remains exactly as they are. Perhaps there is something beautiful to learn from them. Not every movement needs to be filled, not every silence need to be broken, not every question need an answer tonight. Sometimes the greatest act of healing is allowing yourself to rest without asking anything more of yourself. Feel the quiet around you, feel the quiet within you. Notice how they being to gentle become one. Your body grows heavier, your muscles soften, Even the small space around your eyes being to relax. Your forehead becomes smooth, your jaws rest completely, your hand grows warm and completely at ease. Your legs become pleasantly heavy as thoughts the earth itself is gently holding you. Every slow breath invites a deeper sense of comfort. Every gentle exhale carries away the last little trace of effort. You no longer need to search for peace because peace has quietly found you, remains here for a little while longer, wrapped in the stillness of this peaceful night, held by the quiet rhythm of your breath, comfortable by the gentle knowing that this moment is enough, and so are you. Rest here as long as you need, knowing that you are safe, you are cared for, and you are gently finding your way toward peaceful sleep. As this peaceful journey begins to draw close, there is only one thing left to do, nothing more to understand, nothing more to release, nothing more to carry, only rest. Allow your breathing to become a gentle and a natural as it wishes to be. There is no need to guide it anymore. Your body already knows how to relax. Your heart already knows how to slow down. And your mind is slowly remembering that it does not have to stay awake to keep yourself. Imagine yourself floating gently upon a calm moonlight lake. The water is perfectly still, and tonight is quiet above you. The star shimmers softly. The moon casts a silver glows across the peaceful water. There is nowhere to travel, nothing to accomplish. The lake carries you effortlessly. You are completely supported, completely safe, complete at ease. If a thoughts quietly return, smile gently, acknowledge it with kindness, and let it drift away, carried by the gentle current. There is no need to flow it. Your only task tonight is to rest, feel the comforting weight of your body, feel the softness of every muscle, feel the quiet rhythm of your breath. With each peaceful inhale, you welcome calm. With each slow exhale, you drift a little deeper into a comfort, a little deeper into stillness, a little deeper into peaceful sleep. The world can wait until morning. Tomorrow will arrive in its own time, and when it does, you will mean it with a mind that has been allowed to rest. For now, there is only this peaceful night, this gentle breath, the quiet stillness. Allow your eyelids to remain comfortably heavier. Allow your thoughts to fade into the distance. Allow yourself to drift at your own pace without efforts, without expectations, simply floating, simply breathing, simply resting. And as simple begins to find you, know that you are leaving this day behind with kindness, with compassion, and with the quiet understanding that you have done enough, you have carried enough. Now it is time to let the night carry you. Sleep peacefully, beautiful souls. If you are still awake, take one last slow, comfortable breathe in and gently breathe it out. Notice how much quieter this moment feels. Not because every question has been answered, but because you have yourself permission to rest tonight. You didn't have to fight your thoughts, you didn't have to silence your mind. You simply allow yourself to be here, breathing, healing, and resting. And sometimes that is more than enough. As you continue to drift toward to sleep, may your mind become lighter, your heart remains peaceful, and your tomorrow greet you with a little more clarity, a little more hope, a little more kindness for yourself. At this meditation brought you even a small sense of comfort. I hope you will return whenever your thoughts begin to feel too heavy. I'll be here, ready to sit with you again until we meet again. Sleep peacefully, breathe gently, and take good care of yourself. Good night, my beautiful souls and my sharp-minded night owls. Good night to everyone.